Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Gonzo, Boogie here again, back for another video, and I actually just got back from the Connecticut Horror Fest a couple days ago. I actually went on Saturday with my brother and his girlfriend, and my buddy Joel came with us too, and it was just so much fun. I just had a blast. It was one of the funnest days I've ever had in my life. There were some awesome celebrities there. George A. Romero was there. The ladies of the Evil Dead were there. The actresses from the first Evil Dead movie were there. I actually got an autograph from them. I'll get to that later in the video. I didn't get an autograph from George A. Romero, but I got my picture taken with him. And if you guys actually haven't seen my last video I posted up a video yesterday where I kind of give you guys a tour of the whole Connecticut Horror Fest. And in that video I have a picture of me with George A. Romero in that video. It's such a cool picture. And also I have some video clips of me getting my autograph from the ladies of the Evil Dead. And I also filmed some of the vendors and booths that were there. And it's a really cool video. It took me a good hour or so to edit it all together. So definitely check that out if you guys haven't checked it out yet. But in this video I wanted to show you guys all the stuff that I bought there. And just tell you guys about some of the cool stuff that happened there and some of the stories I have from my experience going there. This was actually my first convention type thing I've ever been to, my first horror movie convention, but just my first movie convention and just convention in general, and it was just so much fun. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was actually hoping that there was going to be more Blu-rays and DVDs there for being a horror movie festival. I was a little disappointed that the only Blu-rays and DVDs that they had there was a Vinegar Syndrome stand, which was really cool. I'm really glad that they had that there because that stand saved my day because me and my buddy Joel love collecting Blu-rays and DVDs. As you guys know, you've seen all my videos, and I was really hoping to get some awesome DVDs and Blu-rays there, like some Scream Factories and some Arrow releases and other cool stuff like that. But the only booth they had for new Blu-rays and stuff like that, they had a couple people selling bootlegs and other stuff like that, but the only booth for new DVDs and stuff like that was the Vinegar Syndrome booth. And I did pick up some stuff from there, so I'll get to that in a minute. But I just wanted to go through and show you guys the little like pamphlet they give out when you get there, just so you guys can see some of the other people who were there. This is the ad for it, the Connecticut Horror Fest, Saturday, August 27th. Such a fun day. And these are some of the people that were there. I'll try to do my best to show you guys. Alright, so first off there you can see George Romero. Sorry, I'm a little shaking this a lot right now, just trying to get the glare off of it. Alright, okay, so right there you can see George A. Romero over in the corner. Tyler Mane was there from the Rob Zombie movies, his Halloween movies and stuff. Who else was there? Zach Galligan from the Gremlins film was there. Actually, cool story. When me and my buddy Joel were in the calf eating cheeseburgers, that guy from Gremlins, Zach Galligan, he came over to the table next to us. Like, not right next to us, but we were sitting here. There was like an empty table there, and then there's another table there, and he came and sat down at that table, and he was like eating chicken fingers and stuff. Like, me and my friend Joel didn't bug him or anything, but it was just so weird. It was so surreal that me and Joel were eating lunch next to the dude from Gremlins. Like, whenever I watch Gremlins now, I'll always remember that. So that was pretty cool. Rico Browning, the creature from the Black Lagoon, was there. I didn't get an autograph from him. I didn't meet him, but I did see him there, and that was really cool. I would have loved to get an autograph from him because I'm a huge fan of the old Universal Monster films, but I just didn't have enough money to do that. Like I said, the ladies of the Evil Dead were there. I got an autograph from them, and I will show you guys that autograph at the end of this video. This is the other side here. Steve Dash, one of the actors who played Jason in Part 2, was there. Kevin Van Hentrigh, I have no idea how to say the dude from the star of the Basket Case films last name, but you guys Any of you guys who are fans of the movie know that. Actually, I've seen all the Basket Case movies. I'm not the biggest fan of those movies, but it was really cool seeing him there because he looks exactly the same as he did then. You know, he's a little bit older now, but he still looked exactly the same. So it was really cool seeing him there, even though I'm not the biggest fan of those movies. But it made me want to pick them up, just seeing him there. And that was it. You know, there's some other people there too, like this guy James Marshall from Twin Peaks. There's a good handful of people there. But the main attraction was George Romero, of course, and I was almost most excited about the ladies of the Evil Dead. So that was just a ton of fun, so much fun going there. I plan on doing more horror conventions in the future. There's actually one coming up in October that I'm planning on going to. I'll see what happens with that. And I'm definitely going to be going to the Connecticut Horror Fest again next year because it was just so much fun. But real quickly now, I just want to go through and show you guys all the cool stuff I picked up. I actually didn't pick up too many things, but I did get some cool stuff. And first off, you guys might have noticed this awesome zombie shirt that I'm wearing. This is actually the, here we go, you guys can see it better there. It's an awesome shirt here. I picked this up when I was there. It was the only shirt that I picked up. I was planning on picking up more horror movie shirts, but just ended up not having enough money, so I ended up just grabbing one here. But so pumped about this. It's such a cool shirt. My favorite shirt in my collection right now. And then, like I mentioned, the only place that was selling like new Blu-rays and new DVDs was the Vinegar Syndrome booth. If you guys want to get a better idea of the stuff they had there, definitely check out the video I posted up yesterday where I gave a tour of the Connecticut HorrorFest. It was just, they had some really cool stuff there. I actually didn't have any Vinegar Syndrome releases in my collection, but after being at the booth and talking to the guy who was running it and buying some of their releases, I definitely think I'm going to be picking up more of their releases in the future now. But they had a deal going there. All the Blu-rays were like 20 bucks, but the guy was doing a deal. If you picked up 3 of them, it was only 50. So me and my buddy Joel both picked up 3 of the Blu-rays they had there. So I'm just going to go through and show you guys the ones that I picked up. These were all 3 of them right here. So first off here, picked up Madman. It's like a low-budget, early 80s slasher movie. I actually watched this one yesterday, and this was a lot of fun. It has some cheesy synth music in it, some real corny acting in it. But altogether, it was a really fun slasher movie. Kind of has like a hillbilly type, deformed hillbilly guy as the killer. I thought this was a decent 80s slasher movie, especially for being like low budget. Next up here, Graduation Day. Pretty sure this is another early 80s slasher movie. I actually tried to pick up all early 80s slasher movies because I love 80s slasher films. So this is Graduation Day. Never seen this one before. Really looking forward to checking it out. And these are both 2-disc. These are all 3 of these are 2-disc sets with the DVD and the Blu-ray. And then last here is Don't Go in the Woods Alone. And this is actually the only movie that I had seen that they had there before. I actually used to have this on DVD years ago. I don't know what happened to my DVD copy. I might have traded it or sold it to somebody at one point, but I didn't have this one on DVD anymore. I mean, I remember it not being the best slasher movie ever. The music in this movie, I remember, was really wacky. It was almost like the guy who made the soundtrack just discovered like the weird settings on the keyboard, like all the car horns and like sirens and stuff like that, and he made the soundtrack just using that stuff. But I haven't watched this movie in a while, so that's what I remember it being like. But I am looking forward to checking this out. I remember it being real cheesy and campy and all that good stuff, so looking forward to checking this one out too. So these were the 3 releases that I picked up there. Awesome stuff here. I was really happy that they had the Vinegar Syndrome booth there. Like I said, it kind of saved the day for me and my buddy Joel. Alright, so next up, I wanted to show you guys the autographs that I got from the ladies of the Evil Dead. I actually got my Anchor Bay DVD signed. I got the booklet for this edition signed, and I'll show you guys why in a little bit, because this is actually the sort of the Ladies of the Evil Dead edition of Evil Dead, because the booklet it came with was called the Ladies of the Evil Dead, so I figured what a better thing to get signed than the Ladies of the Evil Dead booklet. So actually in the middle of this booklet there is a fold-out poster thing, and I had all three of them sign the poster. Really awesome stuff here. This was already one of my favorite DVDs in my DVD collection, and because of this, getting the autograph and all that, this is probably my favorite DVD in my whole collection. I mean, it's an Anchor Bay edition of Evil Dead, and it's signed by the actresses from the first Evil Dead film. So awesome here. So pumped about that. Such cool stuff there. Alright, and then actually, last but not least, I got this awesome Elvira poster. And what more do I need to say about that? Just awesomeness right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, if you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time.